alligator.
Previously on T-Man 978.
An alligator wolf. Maybe it's not a wolf. Maybe he's like a honey badger or something.
T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978. Right now I'm going to be taking a look at Ocular Max PS-13 Impetus, who is supposed to be a masterpiece scaled Vortex from the Combaticons. Alright, there's all this. Yeah, there's the box. You get the card. You get this tech spec decoder for the box. You get instructions. You get a big gun and two little guns. And you get this propeller right here. Out of the box, it looks like this. Here's what you're going to need to do. You're going to need to open this little piece, unfold that, and pretty much leave it like this. You're going to need to unfold this, lift it up like that so it can meet up in the middle right there and peg together with that. Then we can fold down this thing and that thing, and kind of, I guess, no, I was gonna say pull it away, but I believe you just, no, yeah, you do have to push it this way and then rotate these in this orientation and shut it again. When you overlap them like this and push that in, now it should be able to rotate a little bit freely. Now we have this propeller. We can line it up like that, shove it into there, and these stretch out. So now it is a helicopter with a propeller. It has the landing gear right here. There we go. It rolls. Yay. It rolls very, very nicely. Looks like this on the bottom. Looks like this on the bottom when you close it up. So you do see the head right there. The head is a special thing, and since I know y'all anybody interested in this thing didn't wait for me. So I'll still talk about that head, but yeah. It's a little bit funny. Here this guy is next to an Earthrise Deluxe class right there. And here it is to a masterpiece scale Seeker right here. So, as you can see, it's not as long. To finish completing this guy's look, these little guns peg right here. I don't know why. Fixing that propeller got me distracted on that. So we got these little side guns right there. And this, which direction does this go? Yeah, that comes down like that. And we can go ahead and attach this gun right here. Doesn't stay in there tightly because it's reliant on two halves coming together to tighten that. So, I don't know. I'm not sure exactly which direction it should be hanging, but I'm going to put it like that. So here's all of him right there. As far as Combaticon comparisons, we're going to have to wait until the final Bruticus review, because I'm not going to drive myself crazy. But transformation, we can go ahead and shove these together like that. For the time being, I'm going to put it like this to get it out the way. We rotate that up, rotate that up. And now we pull this away, pull that away, and then we can detach this off of here like that to get that up out of the way. Go ahead and open this up, and start separating this away from here. I'm going to go ahead and shove that back up to the way it was without the hole for the gun. But get this about that way. And open that up. Now up here, we need to just rock at this, like bend this, which will be the ab crunch. to get this up out of there. Pay attention to how this is oriented. Rotate this. Open this up. Kind of push this down and get out of the way. Rotate it around this way until you get this right here. Now we can separate. We're gonna arm mode it first. Separate this. Rotate that way. Rotate this way. Pull these fingers out. You definitely need to get this thumb out so it can be easier to handle or get to. And now go ahead and peg everything back together that was unpegged. Okay, I don't know if this is going to be normal on anyone else's copy, but this definitely needs to be glued right here. And I don't know if I said this. Shout out once again to Nameforcomments for allowing me to hold on to these things as long as I have had them. Put this back right there. Go ahead and shut this on top of that and this. Oh boy, I don't feel like refilming half of this. That should have been shut together and it took itself back apart. Put that down and now we can move these back into place and peg them into these things right here while pegging them into each other. So there you go, that, shut that and that. Now we can rotate the arm this way, rotate the hand this way, pull that up so we can get your finger in here and shove this out. And this little thing right here needs to be up like that. This can come back down. And now basically we need to move this down into place and bring this back into its position. G-peg back into it like it was in helicopter mode. Bring these down. And there we go. And up here, I guess for extra articulation, you could take this back apart, bring it down like that, bring this down, lift this up like that, and bring it down like that. And now basically, it's an arm. Yay. I have not combined this thing. I've had this thing for like a month or so. And I have not combined them yet. I keep getting new toys. Sorry, Nameforcomments. Now to make this guy into a robot, we can open this back up, shove that back in there, do that, get him rotated back this way, go ahead and rotate the hand back this way, open this up, open that up, detach this stuff to get that out, detach that. Now we can move this, just have everything out the way, display the leg and hand thing again, rotate the fingers up into that orientation, bring this down, bring that around, put it back up into there. You can go ahead and shut this on top of that, rotate this in here, And it looked like there was a little peg right there, but when I started messing with it, that was already broke off. You can shut that and fold this thumb back up in there like that. Rotate this, rotate that, rotate this, bring this back around. Same thing you did on the other side. This one, I don't see any type of peg at all or hole, so there's that. Shut that. Legs are done. Up here is kind of nuts. Oh wait, bring the toes down. Up here is kind of nuts. All right, then we need to kind of pull that away, lift this up, man that up. This is difficult. We need to separate this and kind of move this out to the side, move that out to the side. And I was trying to do it without popping the head off, but I'm not even going to beat around the bush with this. The head placement for this transformation is asinine, and it's kind of, I don't know whether this is cracked, but it seems like it's cracked. But every review and people that I have talked to said that their head doesn't really want to stay on either. But here's what we need to do back here. Move this out the way a bit, rock this back, or lift that up. Rock this that way. Now we need to rock this down in here while rotating. These pieces are on mushroom pegs that do not want to stay together. All right, before that, we can detach this and get this into that orientation. Kind of like peg it, but get that into there and have these propellers together. Come on. Anywho, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to link Pig for Life's transformation. He is the guy they assigned to do the manuals for them. I'm gonna link that at the end of this video. If I'm not clear enough, you get someone else's perspective. But anywho, now we need to rotate this. Which direction? Get this out of the way so that can get over there. Now bring this down, rotate it this way, bring this down, rotate it, kind of get them lined up. Bring this down, make sure that this is down. All right, here's something I bumped into. Make sure that this piece that's supposed to be folded in there is like kind of up. It was just hanging down and it was getting in the daggone way. But overlap these again, bring these down and flex it around. There's a little peg that goes into the sides of those. All right, now this thing, bring that down, and this bends right there like this way so that we can peg this into his back. The head, what I'm gonna do is rotate this that way and shove that back in there. I'm not sure if that's actually right, to be honest. In fact, I don't like it like that. I'm gonna have it bent like this. But pretty much anytime you move that, it's gonna fall off. Pop this off of here, rotate it that way, lift this up, rotate the hands around, and shut that. Boom, open this, rotate this, and shut that. If If you want to be extra, flare this out to the side a bit. And so you can see what I'm trying to do. The hips are like close together. I'm trying to get the hips outward. Now we can shut this and shut that. And let's go ahead now and put this like that. And now he's a robot. Finish him off, we can put these guns in the side of his arms right here. And the fingers, they all open up individually, but they are the curled fingers right here, and the thumb is on the ball joint. So you're working with that. This, you pull that down. And this slots in there. It doesn't like peg in, it slots in. And then you wrap the fingers around and decide what you want to do with the thumb. Thumbs always seem to be an afterthought to me with Masterpiece figures or Masterpiece equivalent figures. But he is decent in this robot mode. I don't hate him. I've been able to get him into some cool pictures, or pictures that I think are cool. Main thing, just like everybody else, I hate these typewriter finger situations. But depending on the pose, you can make them look as good as you possibly can. Let's let you see this body. It doesn't look super duper premium because it's not like slathered in paint. And the design is kind of chuggish to me, to be honest. Ankle pivot, he has that. The toe can move. The knees are double jointed, but you don't get a ton of range out of them. Thigh rotation. Legs kick forward. There's a butt flap back here. I'll let you go back, and you can go out to the side, but keep that shut. Rotate this. Waist swivel. Ab crunch. The neck swivels at the base on the ball. Oh boy. And there's another ball joint at the top of the head, so you can get a bunch of dynamic range if it doesn't keep popping off. But it can look up. I'm trying to make it look up without popping it off. Can look up quite a bit. Shoulders do this. Shoulders do that. Bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows. Wrist rotates, and I showed you the fingers. So, yeah, any other articulation is just the propellers back there. Any complaints? None of these figures have like real ankle pivot like that. So their feet aren't too dynamic. It is a product of what the toy looked like on the cartoon. I do like his double jointed elbows. Like I said, I don't like this. The head is just a poor design. Oh yeah, and there is a hinge in there that helps it look down, not so much up. I do like the ab crunch, but the ab crunch is scary tight. There's no like ratchet system. It feels like I'm gonna break this mess, to be honest. I don't like crotch / hip skirts, so there's that. You gotta live with that. They don't hinder things too much. You saw me able to move this without manipulating it too much. So that's good. And it does look reminiscent of what you saw in the cartoon. I think it's better. It is way better than the Zeta. So there's that. When it comes to body proportions and articulation. All right, here's the full team that I've reviewed so far. If we're lucky, I will finish in the Onslaught and Bruticus within the next week or so. I've been getting a whole bunch of new toys that I've been wanting to review more, because these aren't brand new, and the ones I've reviewed haven't gotten a ton of interest, it seems like. But I'm gonna get this done so I can get these figures back to Nameforcomments, so you can stop worrying. I'm not saying that he's worrying, but I know he's worrying. This is a lot of money. But anyhow, thank you for watching. T-Man978 out of here.
Click the videos. Click the fucking videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos.